New year, new things.
New year, new me.
2023, all these things persons say about the new year. New Year's, new habits, New Year's resolutions. Let's talk, all right? Watch out now. So what do you really believe? New year, new me?
No, I'm not a new year, new me kind of person. New year, new habits, new year, new lifestyle. And I know some people might think same thing, but I wholeheartedly believe that I am the same person today that I was yesterday, trying to make a few changes at a time to improve this same me.
I get you, I get you.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when I was producing Sports Focus, I had two different hosts, Arville and Sefton, and one of the things I enjoyed about their discussions, I could usually pick topics. Arville believes one thing and Sefton believes another thing, and that created for some wonderful conversation on air.
Banter.
Good banter,
yeah.
Even though it was on opposing points. And I was hoping I could find this one that we could be on opposing sides at least, and we have some banter. But I think I tend to agree with you.
Is it that you like to be on opposite teams from me? Is this a pattern of yours?
You can't talk about 14 in 14 ways. They put us on opposing teams.
I love that you know that's what I was talking about.
Teams. I'm one of the team captains. Jhoni is another team captain.
Can you imagine they put us against each other? We should be teammates, you know, that's what marriage is about, right?
Wow.
And yet.
So, I have often seen messages, persons saying, you know, they don't believe in New Year's resolutions. Why? I have no problem with New Year's resolutions. I think the name resolutions definitely get a bad rep, but ain't no problem with trying to improve yourself, trying to do something better for yourself. And this year, there are some areas that I think we plan to try to be better.
Yes, I agree. As we talk about the whole New Year's resolutions thing, I remember I started off being a New Year's resolution person. And then I became, it doesn't matter when you start, just start. And I think I'm back to being a New Year's resolution person.
Really?
Because I realized that wanting a fresh slate is absolutely normal. And sometimes when you get demotivated, having that fresh slate, a fresh day of the week, so Sunday, or a fresh day of the month, the first of the month, it helps when you're starting a new journey. And I guess this year, it's threefold.
January 1.
On a Sunday.
Yeah, start of the week, start of the year, start of the month.
Start of the month. So, for all those who have New Year's resolutions, good luck. I look short.
You are short. So this year, we want to work on 3 aspects of our lives. 1, spiritual. Yeah. There are certain things like, something as simple like our quarterly. We want to start doing the lesson studies and, you know, like doing the lesson study in an intentional way, like on a daily basis. Sometimes, I don't know if you have this experience sometimes, you know, you say, all right, I need to read my Bible. And then all of a sudden you get sleepy, or you're reading, but you're not understanding what you're reading. You know, that sort of thing.
The second one, not understanding, that's me. And it's not that it's difficult to understand. It's just like a mental block. I remember in high school when I was doing English B, and my English B classes sometimes would be in the late afternoon, and my brain would just shut down. By the time it's English B time, and I read one sentence out of the book and then the rest of it is gone. That I can confess, unfortunately, has been the case for me with the quarterly. I will read the first sentence and I can read the entire page and my brain just goes psh.
And that's what we want to try. We want to try to see if we can set aside some time at a prime part of our day where we can do our lesson study, where we can even, I love to go to additional reading resources for the Bible. When it's somewhere, it talks about a place, I want to research about that place and kind of, really understand what the Bible is saying. So spiritually, we definitely want to go there. And I want to take some preaching appointments at some churches this year. And number 2, let me see.
The physical. Hold on. So, some of us decided we were going to start working out, and our bodies are not quite in tune with the workouts just yet. Specifically mine.
No, Jay.
Specifically mine.
Jay, I can actually join you in on this. Not because, listen, I can be in pain and I'm toughing it out. Last semester, last year, the ending part of last year, one evening after work, I went to play badminton. House matches were coming up and I went to play badminton. It's a sport I used to love back in the day. And after about 2 rallies, I realized how tired, how out of breath I was feeling. We're on 2 time. I'm boss. And this is Mical. Jay, when you met me, Mical was riding a bicycle. Mical was very, very active. I used to work out like twice a day. This workout that we're doing now, plus going to the gym. And I used to ride my bicycle. This College Hill here was no problem. I'm riding up that. You didn't know this, I used to have a thing called KOM, King of the Mountain. You have different segments that you ride, and I used to be King of the Mountain holders in Mandeville and all of these things. There's a World Ride Bicycle app. And when I played badminton recently, I realized just how unfit I was after we stopped doing basically everything physical last year, right before summer. And in that time, plus married life, I was so shocked about how unfit I was, and I wanted to do something about that.
Yes. So we're focusing on physical fitness. If anything else comes along, like weight loss, I'm okay with that. But we're focusing on overall health and wellness, physical fitness, just doing what we need to do to take care of what God has given to us.
Yeah, and health and wellness includes, as we said, the physical fitness, how we eat, and how we take care of our bodies, even as it relates to the medical side of things.
Yep.
And there is something that we both have been saying we need to work on this year.
Yes, getting our medical checkups, dental checks, whatever other checks there are.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we aren't just talking, we have actually already started physical fitness. We're doing a workout now, and it gets tough sometimes. Yeah, so even like now we are going to the dentist. That is one of the things down on our healthy side of checklist. It's been a while I haven't gone to the dentist. It's so funny to see how my job actually, I guess can say, affects my real life. There's this thing we say at the workplace. Anybody can talk about education and wellness, but we live it. And I actually did, it was Oral Health Month, and I did an interview with a doctor, and she was sharing some of the things as it relates to our oral health. And yeah, I had reasons why I haven't gone to the dentist in a while. Financial reasons, because, you know, one of the things we said, dentist expensive, you know. But yeah, it's long overdue. Let me see if hopefully today's dentist visit is not going to be too costly.
So I also haven't been to the dentist in a while, like a very long time. So I'm nervous about this trip. I don't know if Michael's nervous.
Maybe I just don't get nervous. I don't know.
But I am nervous. So, wait. They said we should do this like what, twice a year?
Yeah, we should do dentist visits twice a year. That's what I heard in the interview with the doctor. At the time I was thinking it's like once a year, but she said that advice is gone long time now, 2 times a year.
Alright, so with that in mind, this is trip 1 of 2 as we try
to keep up this
healthy lifestyle thing. Smile.
Alright, so I am not nervous, but I haven't done this in a while.
Alright.
Yes.
So,
Speaking of which, how often should we do cleaning and visit the dentist?
okay, so your cleaning should be done twice a year.
Okay.
So that's every 6 months.
Okay. Alright, so now it's January. I guess if I want to keep this up, see you 6 months later.
I'll see you in 6 months. I'll see you in June.
Alright.
So, welcome to Bright Smiles. You're new here. My name is Jen.
Yeah.
I'll be your dental hygienist. What can I do for you?
Okay, I think I want to do a dental examination and a cleaning today.
Okay.
Alright, this process, obviously we don't know what the examination might say as yet, but about how long does our cleaning usually last?
Okay, cleaning can last anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, depending.
Okay.
It depends on the amount of buildup that the person may have.
Okay, so it's my turn now. Hopefully you can hear me because I don't have the mic. Michael has the mic because he's also being treated right now. Pray for me.
Place a suction in your mouth because I'm going to now examine the teeth for any cavities. And so, alright, this is just going to take the water out, any excess fluid.
Check. Testing. Drive Time family, good afternoon to you. It is time for the drive with your driver, Mical, Michael Forsythe. You know, after doing my cleaning at the dentist and coming in for work, I was thinking, it's just a consideration as it relates to going to the dentist. I remember we had a couple of events in December that we kept pushing it, some hosting events, that kind of thing. I would say, next thing, you can't speak properly or so, but I have no problem with speaking. It didn't affect my delivery on air. My mouth don't feel weird nor nothing like that. That was, a consideration. But it was a nice, relaxing process. At times, there was some, let's just say, discomfort, you're hearing the thing, kind of cleaning. But yeah, all things went well, and it's time to work. Oh, Jhoni, before you read the news, we're talking about New Year and doing new things. What persons don't know, in the last video, you actually edited a portion of it. Are you making a commitment to be editing on the channel this year? New Year, new things?
We'll see. We'll see.
But I don't like the editing part. You can't take some of that burden with me.
I having experienced editing, what I'll say is I see why you don't like it. We'll see.
Okay, and number 3, how would I say, the social side of things. I saw you make a post recently. What was that post again?
I want to spend more time with friends this year.
Yeah. I think sometimes we neglect the social side of things. We went to a nice little games night when I big up to some of those friends who we hung out with. I remember in a video last year, you sort of mentioned that you enjoyed random drive outs, and I was saying I like to have a plan. I'm not about that random drive out life. I go drive out, we call it. I go drive.
We had a whole debate about whether it is drive outs or drives out. We're still looking for those answers, by the way.
Yeah, we went to our, I nearly said honeymoon. I still feel like I'm in honeymoon phase.
It was honeymoon then. Yeah. We will honeymoon forever.
We went to our anniversary celebrations recently, and in those going outs, I made a commitment. I didn't even say it to Jay, but this year, I want to take you out more. I want to go out on dates, wine and dine, and I know you don't oppose to those things.
Sparkling juice.
When you say sparkling juice and dine. But yeah, I want to do more of those things this year, with friends, with us as a couple. Just take care of the social side of it.
Yes. And the social will help with the other things, I think. But I don't think if I was doing the workout by myself, I'd be able to do it.
Yeah, this workout that we're doing.
Even spiritual, if I was trying to go on this journey by myself, it would be harder. So social does help with the other L's that they are, the physical, the spiritual, whatever journey you're going on. I love to say that, starting the journey, whatever journey you're going on. Having a friend, having a companion, having somebody who can be with you along that journey, a human being who's physically there to push you, especially when you can't hear that nudge from God or feel that nudge from God, that's definitely helpful.
Yeah. So, the fact is, whether you find yourself in the camp of being for or against New Year's resolutions or making these new plans for new seasons, I hope at least that you are planning to start a positive habit, to drop a negative habit, and be a better version of you.
So while it may not be New Year, New Me, like the devotional we're doing now, let's have New Year, New Hope.
And until next time, Forsythe, over and out. Anyway, you mentioned the devotion that I'm doing now. Tell me about that.
All right, so starting with Jesus, it's posted on Mical Forsythe, the Facebook page, Mical Forsythe, every weekday at 6 a.m. So ensure that you look for it at 6 a.m. and maybe you don't wake up at 6 a.m. Whatever time of the day you wake up, it will be there. Have a look.
I'll drop it in the link to the Facebook page in the description. And last video you were saying, the viewers don't know how long you have been making contributions to whatever. Starting with Jesus, from its very inception, you have been its producer.
Yes.